All right, welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to talk about mandatos, how to give commands, right? So let's take a look at my PowerPoint. So before we do that, we're going to review our conjugations for AR and ER verbs. So as we talked before, you take the ending of the verb off and you add the correct ending, right? Yo canto, tú cantas, ella canta, nosotros cantamos, ellos cantan, right? Okay. In ER verbs, we'll do the same thing. We'll take off the ER and add the correct ending. Yo como, tú comes, él come, nosotros comemos, ustedes, ellos comen. Easy enough? Now here's the cool thing. When we're giving somebody a command, we're going to use the third person. Canta. Sing. Canta, por favor. Camina. Oh, that's a bad one. Can't see it that way. I'm going to have to take this off. Forget it. Oh, Lord, what am I doing? Camina. Okay. ER verb, same thing. We're going to use the third person. Come, eat. So when we're talking to somebody, come la pizza. Eat. You're commanding them to eat the pizza. Canta la canción. Sing that song. Abrir, to open. Abre la puerta. Open the door. So again, when we're giving a command in the informal, we're going to use the third person. Canta. Come. What if we giving command to several people? Then we're still going to use the third person, but it's going to be a little different. For ER, we're going to use AN, and for AR, we're going to use EN. Weird, kind of like reverse it, okay? So, cantar. Canten. Abrir, open. Abran. Does that make sense? Okay. Again, we're using the third person, but we are going to reverse the ending. We're going to use the EN for AR verbs and AN for ER verbs. Okay, let's take a quick look at a short video to help us out with that.
Hola, en esta lección vamos a hablar sobre los mandatos de ustedes. Before watching this video, you might watch the video series on tú commands and the video series on usted commands. This video will be very similar to the rules we applied to the usted
So again, this is on
commands.
ustedes, on you
So
all.
imagine you want to order around multiple
Plural.
people. Of course, if you were in Spain, you would also need to know two forms. You need to know the vosotros for commanding people informally and the ustedes form for ordering people around more formally. You can see the video on the vosotros commands by clicking on this video. But in Latin America, you just need the ustedes form for ordering around multiple people or multiple things. It's actually just like the usted commands, only with one additional letter at the end. Can you guess which letter would be at the end? R, S, T, L, N, or E? Just like every other ustedes form has, drumroll please, yes, the letter N. So we'll take the usted forms of the commands, and the ustedes forms will be the same in the affirmative and negative versions, but we'll add an N on the end of it. So to form them, take the present tense forms of the verbs in the yo form, then take off the O. And for AR verbs, we'll add an EN to the end. Let's look at some examples. Hablar, llamar, pensar, and esperar. And for the yo forms, we have hablo, llamo, pienso, and espero. And then take off the O and add EN. Hablen, llamen, piensen.
If you notice, guys, what he's doing right here is the same thing that I talked to you about when you are conjugating. Keep the main part of the word and just use the correct ending. For plural, if AR verb, EN, hablen, llamen, piensen, esperen.
Esperen. And to make these negative, it's pretty simple, just put a no in front. No hablen, no llamen, no piensen, no esperen. Now if we want to do an ER verb, then we're going to take the verb in the yo form, take off the O, and add AN. Some examples: comer, leer, volver, and tener. So change them to the yo form. You have como, leo, vuelvo, and tengo. Take off the O and you'll add an AN, coman, lean, vuelvan, tengan. Again, notice the spelling changes because vuelvan has that stem changed, ODUE, and tengan has that extra letter G in there, and those are going to appear in the command as well. And to make these negative, just put a no in front. No coman, no lean, no vuelvan, no tengan. And we'll do some IR verbs. IRs are just going to be the same thing. Take the verb in the yo form, take off the O, and add AN. Some examples: escribir, vivir, dormir, and decir. Let's change those to the yo forms. Escribo, vivo, duermo, and digo. And take off the O and add AN. Escriban, vivan, duerman, and digan. Again, notice spelling changes. For dormir changes to duermo, and decir changes to digo, and so we're going to keep that spelling change in the ustedes command. To make these negative, just put a no in front. That's simple. No escriban, no vivan, no duerman, no digan. Now there are a couple things I want to point out to you. Notice that if they are...
Okay, we're going to leave it there, so I don't want to confuse you. So going back to our PowerPoint, if there's just one person you're telling to, you're just going to use the third person. If you're telling several people, you're going to use the third person, use the EN for AR, and the AN for ER. So comer, coman. Okay. Cantar, canten. Okay. Muy bien. Let's take a quick look at Quizlet. See if you got this. Sorry, Kahoot. Oh dear, this is not what I meant. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Where's my Quizlet? There we go. Okay, we can do this. Okay, so the affirmative informal, tú, para decir. D, this is an irregular one, remember? How about hacer? ER verb. We're going to use the third person, so haz. Ir y ver, ve. Poner, pon. Sal. Again, these are irregulars. Ten. Once again, Mr. Garcia's got the wrong one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have way too many of this. Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay. If I will remember, this is the correct one. So, caminar. Third person, camina. No camines. Beber. Third person, bebe. Comer. In the affirmative, come. Use the third person again. Estudiar. Yo estudio, tú estudia, él estudia, so estudia. Aprender, aprende. Escribir. Yo escribo, tú escribes, escribe. Preparar, prepara. Okay, do two more. Lavar. Lava. Sentarse. Levantarse, perdón. Levántate. Okay? Muy bien. I hope that helps with the commandos, and I will see you next week.